Yes, I'm just telling this gentleman, happens to be my son, the origin of waves. Waves goes back to probably the 30s, 40s, and the 50s. And primarily, we can say African Americans who had not naturally a curly grade of hair and they wanted to straighten out. Now, if you look back at the old artists like Smokey and the Miracles, and there's a whole lot of doo-wop groups, they would use processes. Some were gas processes, they were quite expensive, and there was a cheap one called a concholine, and they would have do rags, and they would put thick grease that would mat down the hair and would cause the hair to lay down in a straight fashion. But the goal there was to obtain straight hair. And other things like the stocking cap came, So it's, and I see today people talking about waves. But the genesis and the origin of waves was primarily to take a curly hair shaft and try to make it straight. Okay, and that was the ideal. So that was the standard, and we seem to be gravitating back to that now. The '60s was probably a little deviation from that, with the advent of the
Hey,
natural and the braids, etc. But I just want to let you know that the wave was basically a strategy. I shouldn't say a strategy, but yeah, let's say a strategy to take a curly hair shaft to straighten it out, either by compression with a cap, a do rag, or grease. Duke, New Nile. I'm old school. I'm going way back there. So, you know, maintain what you have. It's all good, irrespective of it. But and then read about the '60s for a while for the you young millennials and younger. Go back to what was going on, let's say from '65 to 70, 71. Okay, remember, and do some reading.